Welcome to the Cord Blood Basics seminar series by Securicord. In this video, we will take a glimpse into the future of stem cell therapies by exploring how scientists around the world are engaging in promising clinical trials to extend the potential of stem cells. Stem cell research is one of the fastest growing branches of medical research. Currently, there are over 1,000 clinical trials exploring the use of both cord blood and cord tissue stem cells to treat diseases like osteoporosis, Alzheimer's, diabetes, breast cancer, liver failure, and arthritis. For instance, there has been a tremendous amount of growth in the number of clinical trials that were registered between 2004 and 2018. If we focus in on the clinical trials involving mesenchymal stem cells, the kind of stem cells found in cord tissue, between 2005 and 2015, the number of these trials increased by tenfold. When we categorize these trials by stem cell types and transplant types, one thing you notice is that the umbilical cord stem cells or newborn stem cells from cord blood and cord tissue are the second largest category being explored for their potential as a future therapeutic. It is likely that scientists are only at the tip of the iceberg in terms of developing new treatments for diseases using stem cells. This is why the rest of the video will focus in on clinical trials that are exploring the use of stem cell therapy for treating heart disease and type 2 diabetes. The STAR-HEART study is one of the largest clinical trials that looked at using stem cells to treat patients with heart disease. This trial involved 391 patients with chronic heart failure who had experienced a heart attack 3 to 8 years prior to the study. Results from this study showed that patients who received stem cells experienced significant improvement even 5 years after treatment. The graph highlighted here looks at ejection fraction, which is a measure of how much blood is pumped out of the left ventricle with each contraction. Higher numbers correspond to better efficiency. You can see that patients who received stem cells, shown in blue, experienced an improvement in heart function after treatment and were able to maintain these improvements in the long term. What's more, there was also a significant decrease in the long-term mortality rate of patients who received stem cells after a heart attack. The average mortality rate of the group that received stem cells was 0.75% per year compared to the 3.68% per year seen in the control group that did not receive stem cells. To summarize, the STAR-HEART study suggests that stem cell therapy can improve heart function, quality of life, and enhance survival rates in people with chronic heart failure. Next, I want to highlight clinical trials involving type 2 diabetes and stem cell therapy. Type 2 diabetes is a metabolic disease linked to the hormone insulin. Insulin is responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. People with type 2 diabetes are unable to either produce insulin or their bodies have stopped responding to insulin, so their blood sugar levels remain constantly high. The data I'm going to show you comes from 11 clinical trials involving 386 patients with type 2 diabetes. They were treated with stem cell therapy. This is a summary of data looking at insulin requirement after 12 months of therapy. You can see that majority of the patients showed significant improvement. For example, 31% of the patients who received mesenchymal stem cells no longer required insulin injections. Based on the results from these clinical trials, we can predict that perhaps one day stem cell therapy may become a standard of care for treating diabetes. As I discussed, there are a lot of ongoing exciting clinical trials investigating the use of stem cells to treat some of the most prevalent diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. In the lifetime of your baby, there's an 87% chance that he or she will go on to develop at least one of the 6 diseases listed here. By choosing to save healthy stem cells today, you'll be providing your child access to the future therapies that become available in their lifetime. Still have questions? You may find the answer in some of our other lessons that look at the difference between cord blood and cord tissue stem cells, stem cell transplants, and how cord blood banking works. Also, feel free to reach us at info@securecord.com and we will be happy to assist you.